Remember those late-night gaming marathons? Battling pixelated dragons, outrunning virtual villains, all that time glued to the screen. Turns out, it wasn't just fun and games. It was actually laying the foundation for, well, a technological revolution.
What's fascinating is that a company known for creating those immersive gaming experiences, right? They ended up shaping the future of AI. It's pretty wild when you think about it.
We're talking about Nvidia, right? The masterminds behind those powerhouse graphics cards that make our games look so real.
Exactly. And while Nvidia excels at bringing those fantastical worlds to life, their GPUs, or graphics processing units, are capable of something even more extraordinary, something much bigger. It's called parallel computing.
Parallel computing.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to admit, that sounds a bit like something out of a science fiction novel. Can you break that down for me?
Imagine, instead of one lone chef trying to prepare this huge feast, you have like a whole team of skilled cooks, all working together, each handling a specific part of the meal simultaneously.
Yeah, I'm following.
That's essentially what a GPU does. It's like having thousands of tiny chefs all working in perfect harmony to solve complex problems at lightning speed. And it just so happens that this ability to process information in parallel, it's exactly what AI needs to thrive.
So Nvidia's gaming legacy, it gave them a massive head start in the race to develop really powerful AI.
Precisely. They were already masters at building hardware that could handle massive amounts of parallel processing, and as it turns out, that was the key ingredient that unlocked the true potential of AI.
So that brings us to Nvidia's incredible journey. From a niche gaming company to, well, a major player in the world of AI. It almost feels like destiny, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's certainly a remarkable case of the right technology emerging at the perfect time. See, AI, particularly a field called deep learning, was starting to gain traction.
Right, deep learning.
This type of AI is all about teaching machines to learn by themselves from massive amounts of data. But there's a catch. It requires an insane amount of computational power, something that traditional CPUs just couldn't handle.
And that's where Nvidia swoops in with their supercharged GPUs ready to save the day.
Exactly. Nvidia's GPUs provided the muscle that deep learning desperately needed to evolve from a theoretical possibility into a world-changing reality. And they didn't just make it possible, they made it faster, more efficient, and ultimately more accessible to researchers and developers around the globe.
So are you saying that without Nvidia, the deep learning revolution might have fizzled out before it even began?
It's very likely. To truly grasp the magnitude of Nvidia's impact, we need to rewind to 2012 and the groundbreaking story of AlexNet.
AlexNet.
Yeah, but we'll get to that right after a quick break.
And we're back. Before the break, we were about to dive into the story of AlexNet. What was so special about it?
So imagine this, an AI that can look at a picture, any picture, and tell you exactly what it is with like mind-blowing accuracy.
Okay, so like better than anything we had before.
Way better. And that was AlexNet. It absolutely took the world by storm when it won this prestigious image recognition competition, ImageNet.
Okay, that's impressive, but I'm sensing a but coming on.
But, and this is the really revolutionary part, AlexNet, it was trained using NVIDIA GPUs. This was a watershed moment. I mean, it proved to the world that deep learning could actually achieve like human-level performance on these really complex tasks.
And that GPUs were the key.
Exactly. Those powerful GPUs, they were the key to unlocking that incredible potential.
So how did they actually pull that off back in 2012? Achieve that level of accuracy, I mean?
Well, before AlexNet, researchers were basically trying to force-feed computers knowledge about the world, like cramming for a test, Mm-hmm. But with deep learning and the power of NVIDIA's GPUs, they could finally let the AI learn by itself.
Just like humans do.
Exactly, by analyzing massive, massive data sets. So in AlexNet's case, that meant looking at millions and millions of images.
Wow.
Identifying patterns and learning to distinguish a cat from a car, a dog from a donut, all thanks to the parallel processing power of GPUs.
So AlexNet's victory, it wasn't just about recognizing images, right? It was a wake-up call for other industries. Healthcare, finance. It showed them that AI could analyze their complex data, like X-rays or financial markets, with this crazy new level of accuracy.
Absolutely. It was a pivotal moment that really sparked an explosion of innovation in AI. Suddenly, everyone from medical researchers to financial analysts, everyone in between, was eager to harness the power of deep learning. And of course, NVIDIA was right there in the thick of it.
So from gamer favorite to AI trailblazer, Nvidia's journey, it's been anything but ordinary. But they weren't content with just revolutionizing deep learning. This leads us to their next daring move, powering the AI everyone's talking about, ChatGPT. And we're back. ChatGPT, right? It's become a global phenomenon. This AI that can write poetry, explain like complex scientific concepts, even crack a joke or two. Pretty crazy.
It's definitely captured the world's imagination.
It has. But before it was composing sonnets and explaining quantum physics, ChatGPT, it was on this like strict diet of data. And we're talking truly enormous amount of text data. It's almost as if it like devoured the entire internet.
That's a great way to put it. You see, ChatGPT and these other large language models, they're built on a really simple principle. The more data, the better. They learn patterns, the nuances of language, even different writing styles, all by analyzing these massive, massive amounts of text. It's like, imagine feeding a brilliant but very hungry AI with a library's worth of books every single day.
I'm getting this mental image of a like really studious robot just surrounded by stacks of books. But seriously, where does Nvidia fit into this whole data buffet?
Well, imagine trying to digest all those books yourself. In like 24 hours, you'd need some serious help, some serious processing power, right? That's where Nvidia's GPUs come into play. Their incredible ability to handle these vast parallel processing tasks, it made them absolutely essential for training ChatGPT on this like colossal scale of data. And it wasn't just about speed, though. It was about efficiently managing the sheer volume of information this AI needed to learn. It's really quite impressive.
So while we're all busy being amazed by ChatGPT's witty responses and everything, there's this whole hidden world of like high-performance computing working tirelessly behind the scenes, powered by Nvidia. And speaking of Nvidia, this might be a good time to, geek out a bit. Are there any specific Nvidia technologies that, like, we should know about?
Oh, absolutely. Two key players here are CU and Tensor Cores. Think of CUD as this, like, secret language that allows developers to speak directly to Nvidia GPUs, unlocking their full potential for AI tasks.
Okay, so CUD is like the special code that unlocks the GPU's superpowers.
That's right.
What about those tensor cores? Those sound kind of intense.
Those are like turbochargers, but specifically designed for the math that forms the foundation of deep learning. They dramatically speed up those calculations, which is absolutely crucial when you're dealing with, ChatGPT's massive neural networks.
So it sounds like Nvidia is providing the tools, the engine, and the fuel for this entire AI revolution. That's pretty impressive. From gaming to this.
They've created this whole ecosystem that not only allows researchers to push the boundaries of what AI can do, but also makes those advancements accessible to, a much wider range of developers and industries.
It's amazing to think that the same technology that brought us, those stunningly realistic video games is also powering the next generation of AI.
Right.
But it's not all smooth sailing in the tech world, is it? I mean, I'm guessing Nvidia has some competition, breathing down their necks.
Always. Intel and AMD are major players in the chip-making world, and they're both investing heavily in AI hardware. But for Nvidia, the real challenge, it isn't just about staying ahead in the processing power arms race, it's about, anticipating the future.
So being able to, predict what's next in the world of AI.
Exactly. AI is evolving at this incredible pace, and Nvidia needs to stay ahead of the curve, constantly innovating to meet the demands of even more sophisticated and powerful AI models in the future. It's a really exciting time to be following this world.
Well, one thing is for sure. NVIDIA's role in the AI revolution, it's undeniable. From those, pixelated dragons on our screens to the rise of ChatGPT, they've certainly changed the game. This whole deep dive has really got me thinking, what other everyday tech we use might have hidden potential? Just waiting to be unlocked. Something to ponder, listeners. Something to ponder. Until next time, stay curious.